I have the Mission Pepperball gun. I don't know if this one's sold anymore, but there's others that are just like it. Got two kinds of ammo for it. You can shoot the pepper balls. They also sell like a nylon ball. I'm not sure, maybe it's plastic, hard plastic that they give you in the kit with 2 magazines. But I bought these online. These are rubber. These are reusable. So we're gonna try and trap them. And then they got these, they're called jawbreakers. And they're nylon and they're solid. They're like rocks. So what we're gonna do is load it up. I haven't even shot this gun yet. And the question is, will it go through drywall? And will it go through the insulation, and how far? The way I've set this up is I got some towels in the very back, and then I got a piece of foam insulation left over, and then I got an insulation on the front, and I got the drywall. So we're gonna load this up and we're gonna see how hard this hits. All right, got to load it up. Simple clip, holds 7. The way this works is you put your CO2 canister in the front, you lock it in here. The gun has a standard safe just like any other pistol. Push to fire, push to safe. What happens is when you do take it off safe, your first shot punctures the CO2. So the first trigger pull, you get nothing going downrange. Anything after the first pull, you're gonna be able to unload this mag and maybe some more, we'll see. But these are the jawbreakers, and we're gonna shoot into the drywall from about maybe 15 foot back, see how nasty it is. Okay, so they didn't go through the drywall. They stuck into the drywall. And that's the hardest round I got. You can see it kind of starts to lose a little bit of power on the last 2. So you probably get a full clip out of it at good power, and then after that she's probably gonna drain down. But I'm kind of surprised. I thought it was gonna go through the drywall, but we'll try the foam next. Okay, so I put another 7 into the jawbreakers. It's on the same CO2 cartridge, so it's probably not going to be full power, but we're going to do the insulation about 15 foot. Now they all went through, so I was able to empty 2 clips with 1 CO2 cartridge, but I'd say the last 3 shots were really down on power. See them kind of lob in, and a couple of them went a little left. See. Okay, so this thing is ice cold. Ooh. About 2 clips you'll get out of this. Man, I can't even hold it. It's cold. About 14 rounds. I'd say 10 decent. First 5 are gonna be wicked fast. I like the way this gun is designed with the first, so you could leave this in your drawer or whatever with the cartridge in it, load it up. That CO2 is not punctured, so it's gonna have full power when you need it. It's not gonna leak out slowly because it's been previously used. You just have to get in your head that first shot is, nothing's coming out. That first shot, you're gonna hear a click. Second round's gonna be hot. So it's big, definitely can't be mistaken for a real firearm. I mean, not this color, but if you were in a house, you could leave this with a spouse or somebody and not have to worry about somebody accidentally getting killed if they need to use it, and still have enough power, in my eyes, to put a hurting on somebody pretty easily. It's pretty accurate. You saw the groupings. The thing, it goes exactly where you aim it. Granted, I was only 20 feet, but if you were in a house, you're not going to be any further than that either. You know, you can pretty much just shoot from the hip and hit somebody at 20 feet. All right, one of these 2 is a pepperball round. We're not sure which one, but we're going to see how big a cloud it makes. So let her rip, man. I don't think it was that one. I don't know. It didn't do much. Yeah. There's a little bit of dust around here. It must have been the first one. Yeah, must have been the first one. You would think drywall would have that explode, though. I mean, you're in a house. That's drywall. That should be making a cloud. But yeah, there's some floating around in the air. Because if your skin's softer than that drywall. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it in my nose now. All right, second cartridge here, CO2 cylinder. We're gonna go with the rubber, and see if I'm gonna shoot first one in and see what happens. It might even bounce off this. I'm not sure, but we'll see what the rubber is versus the hard nylon jaw breakers. Yeah, see that just bounced off, so I'm gonna lose it if I shoot the hole. And these are rubber, they're reusable, so we're gonna take the rest of them here and just shoot the insulation. I'm sure it'll go through that. Back on nylon. Looks like the rubber went through the cardboard and into the insulation on the other side. So that's not bad for rubber. I'm gonna shoot this side now. We'll see where these rounds all end up going. So my thoughts on it are, in addition, is like I was saying, this is something I could leave with my wife and not have to worry about some kind of unfortunate accident. But yet, seeing how hard this hits with those nylon jaw breakers in there, I would not want to get shot with that. Not at all. Not even at distance. I wouldn't want to get shot with one of those things. There's no giving them at all. So, and I don't have a chronograph, so I don't know what the FPS is on these. I'm guessing at the first 5, it's probably a little hotter than most paintball guns. Not much, but just from my experience, I'm gonna say it's a little hotter. And what else is cool is that there's so much, different kinds of ammo. I've got 4 here myself. I've got plastic, I've got the pepperball rounds, which burst into a cloud once they hit something. I've got the nylon, which you don't want to get hit with, and I got the rubber, which you can reuse, so if you wanted to practice with them, you could. The CO2 cylinders are cheap. I think I paid 25, 30 bucks for 100 rounds of each of the rubber and the nylon. So, I mean, given that you can use the rubber over, that's pretty cheap. And the CO2 cartridges are pretty cheap. The gun's got 7 rounds. If you can't do what you need to do in 7 rounds inside a house, then I don't know, maybe you should be going for something else. But it's hefty. It's got some weight to it, that's for sure. It's even got a rail on it. I don't know what you would use that for. Maybe a laser. You could probably put a laser on it if you wanted to. Decent thing, man. I mean, as less lethal option, yeah, I'd give this a serious thumbs up.